What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about the ongoing efforts right now by the exchanges and the market makers to petition the House and the Senate to get rid of the CAT system. Now, before I show you this clip, let me give you some context. This is the House Finance Subcommittee. This is Representative Brad Sherman, a major advocate for retail investors in the House. He's a Democrat, and let me tell you something. As a Republican, I would vote for that man. I would vote for that man because I have never seen him speak, and I've been following it now for a while, on anything that was against retail or the public. He is an advocate for the people. Now, I wish I could say the same about this woman sitting next to him, all right? And I want you to notice in this clipping here that she's got her arm raised up and her mouth is open and she's looking forward. Who she's looking at is the exchanges, all right? The people that are representing the exchanges. And she's raised her hand in triumph and she's screaming, yeah! Watch the clip. And then when you're watching the clip, pay attention to why she's raising her hand and saying, yeah, we win, to the exchanges. All right? And then we're going to talk about it. So let's check it out.
We should mourn the Supreme Court's ruling of today that will make it much more difficult for the SEC to enforce the rules that keep our capital markets the safest in the world. This is the worst Supreme Court decision since yesterday, when the Supreme Court when the Supreme Court legalized corruption by saying that a mayor could give a $1 million contract and take $13,000 in cash, and that's just fine.
Representative Sherman talking about. They're there to have a meeting about the SEC, and rather they're overstepping their bounds, which Ann Wagner's the one that brought this to the House subcommittee. And he is going to express how he feels about this new Supreme Court ruling before he begins his discussion on the SEC. And what he's saying is that it's a sad day in America that the Supreme Court has ruled that it's okay to give a politician a bribe. That's what he's talking about. That as long as they don't call it a bribe, they can call it a gratuity payment or a thank you payment, because they do something for someone first, and then they're simply just saying thank you with $1 million gift. All right? What investors do about it? There's two things. First off is let's talk about the people that live in Missouri and in the 2nd District and can vote against Ann Wagner. You have a choice of another Republican named Peter Pfeiffer. He claims to be an American First constitutional conservative. That's a very good thing. He stands for the First Amendment to freedom of speech, all right? He would be a good choice to replace Ann Wagner in the House. Now, if you don't live in Missouri, what can you do? Well, if you have a Twitter account or a Facebook account or any other social media, because I went and started a Truth Social account and it's beginning to grow, all right, you can go to the link in the description and pinned to the comments, an open letter to Congress, and I have an example tweet that says Congress, and this means you, and I list the representatives that we're saying enough is enough of their foolishness up there in the House. You better take us serious. Over 17,600 retail investors demand action, and we refuse to back any candidate any longer who supports market manipulators like Ken Griffin, and I tag that joker, any longer. And I give the document for market misconduct on why we demand Ken Griffin be suspended from the market. All you have to do, go to the link down below, an open letter to Congress, copy this tweet, and go to Facebook or Twitter or wherever you are a member of, especially if you're Truth Social, and tag these people in this tweet and tell them we've had enough. It's election time, and every one of them is up for re-election. All right. So, with that, I hope this helps us in our fight against these corrupt son of a guns. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.